Hi, my name is Kierstyn Franklin. I am a sophomore at Indiana University and I am studying elementary education. My views on technology in the classroom are that there's a lot of great things about technology, and I think there's also some drawbacks about technology. One of the drawbacks is that, especially for elementary education, you're trying to teach students to develop their social skills and learn about how to interact with one another. So I think that if you have too much technology and too much screen time, that kind of limits their development in that area. And I also think that it can be restricting for students who don't have access to technology at home. If you're assigning things that are very technology heavy, it's a lot harder for them to participate and succeed in those activities if it's hard for them to access those at home. I think that it's great because it gives students an experience outside of the classroom, gives them knowledge that they may not otherwise be able to access if they didn't have technology. So something like Google Maps where they can go explore somewhere where they've never been or see things that they've never seen. I think that those parts of technology in your classroom are super great. I also think that it is great to have technology in the classroom because every job and all parts of our society are becoming so tech heavy that getting students used to using technology and excited about using technology will prepare them for high school and beyond. So one of the awesome resources that I found through W200 was Nearpod. So it's kind of like a presentation website, but you are able to access it from anywhere. It's very easy to use. You get to upload slides to it. And then it has this awesome feature where if you link anything to it, it'll immediately pop up. And then there's also an interactive feature, which you can see in this other Nearpod I created. And you can do polls that your students can interact with. And they can also do quizzes that you can grade and kind of assess how they're doing. It can be used for a pre-test or a post-test. And these can also be used for summative or formative assessments. And then I thought that this feature also was great for just getting students engaged and keeping them involved in activities. Another awesome resource I found was Poplet, and I created a lesson plan using Poplet. So you can see in the middle, if you kind of zoom in, I have my standard and my objectives, and then each bubble has like the activity instructions, some notes, my materials I'll need, the assessment, and the grading scale is also down here at the bottom. So I think that this is great because you can add on, like I put in here, plan for struggling students. So if a student isn't doing as well, you can just add a bubble on and do a different activity or change the activity in some way, and it's not hard to see everything that needs to be done. So I think that this is great, especially for lesson planning. Another resource I found was S'more, and this is just so great for connecting with parents, just keeping them updated on everything that is going on. This S'more that I made was supposed to be for kind of an introduction, first day of school. So I have some school supplies and my About Me. But this can be used for, each week you could send out one of these and it's just a really easy way to get a newsletter out for parents. But once again, you just have to make sure that it's accessible to everybody. So making sure all parents have access to a computer and are able to use this resource. I think I'll definitely use technology in my future classroom. I think using Twitter chat was super awesome to connect with other educators, get ideas about classroom management and lesson plans and just things that you're struggling with. You can reach out to other educators and see what they did to solve problems. I also think I'll use it for communication with parents to make sure that I'm staying connected and making sure that they feel like they're a part of our classroom community. And I also think I'll use it just to have students do projects, make video projects, and also to teach a little bit about coding so that they're prepared for a technology heavy world. Thanks for listening to me.